Chalarm Nguen, age 18, 172 centimeters tall, official weight of 112.8 pounds, taking on Nueng Thoranee. Jimmy, and you're a poet and you didn't even know it. So here we are for the first round of our third bout of the afternoon. And of course, Chalarm Nguen in the southpaw position and Nueng Thoranee in the orthodox position, looking to fire off those right kicks, move on the outside of Chalarm Nguen, standing very 50-50, short range here in center ring.
And here we are, folks. Thank you for joining us for the third fight already. It's gone by like a flash. So when you've got a southpaw against an orthodox, Joe, like you just mentioned, it's about stepping to the right way. So if you are an orthodox fighter, you want to be stepping to your left, and a beautiful knee to the midsection already. Wow, the jumping knee to the body. Who would have thought that was going to happen? This today is the battle of mystery. Wow.
And Nueng Thoranee going for the old Saw Dechapan method of flying knees and follows up with the vicious elbows inside the clinch, but Chalarm Nguen still holding on. Was looking a little bit glassy-eyed in the count there, but back in center ring now.
He was glassy-eyed, but it was hit to the body, so was the wind just knocked down. A beautiful knee to the head as well. Another knee, an elbow. Wow. The referee giving him the count. We're seeing him spam the knees to the body and to the head like a video game. It's hard to know where it's going next. What an explosive first round. He jumps in again.
And I think Chalarm Nguen was really anticipating that one there.
And we see again a right hand. Is he trying to bully his way through this first round? I thought that was going to be it, Joe, but it looks like he's trying to regather. He's got to take this round off. Another jumping knee. The acrobatic nature of this young man trying to finish the fight in the first round. Both fighters in the clinch, and the referee pries them apart.
Very unexpected scenes here at Omnoi Stadium. It's not often we see fights heat up like this in the first round. Really trying to make a statement here in center ring.
Usually I say these fights go the full 5 rounds, and maybe they heard me in the commentary booth to prove me wrong, because that's exactly what we're seeing. But we've seen this before, Joe. The first round is explosive, and they nearly put their opponent away. Then it tends to go the full 5 rounds. We've seen this happen many times before, but we're going to see. He's shown his hand early, but he's throwing right after right. We see the blood forming in the mouth of the red corner.
But he's got to be careful he doesn't keep doing the same thing. That is the end of round 1. A very explosive round. We'll be back in just a moment, folks. As your cashing in pun. Here we are for the second round.
And that is the bell for the second round. Will we see a repeat? Will we see these gentlemen with their flying knees? We will see in just a moment. Thank you for joining us for this second round, scheduled for 5. And there we see him pushing forward. Chalarm Nguen in the red, Nueng Thoranee in the blue. Chalarm Nguyen's got to be very careful he doesn't eat any more flying knees from the flying Nueng Thoranee.
Well, Chalarm Nguen will be looking for something dramatic to really turn that around. I mean, 2 8 counts in the first round. Dramatic stuff, Jimmy. I mean, he's really going to have to do something impressive to turn it around. Nueng Thoranee making a statement on early.
I mean, you know what, Joe? We love drama, especially in this Muay Thai environment that we're seeing in these fights. I like seeing the fights where we don't know what is going to happen next, and that's what it's all about. Once you can predict everything that's about to happen, it's no longer enjoyable. So this is exactly what I like to see. Something wild and crazy by these 2 young athletes.
Nice dramatic sweep there as Jimmy was talking about drama there. Nice lock on there from Chalarm Nguen, trying to slip the hands through, but a good body lock there applied there from Nueng Thoranee to shut things down.
So maybe Chalarm Nguen is starting to find his groove. He lands a nice right hand upstairs. Has Nueng Thoranee gassed himself out of the flying knees. But does that also mean that maybe in the later rounds he's going to be more explosive? You can see the blood trickling down Chalarm's forehead right now, and it might cause him an issue because it is going into his eye ever so slightly.
Well, I think it's on the inside of the bridge of his nose connecting to his eyebrow. I think it was from that left counter elbow from Nueng Thoranee early in the second round. Here we are inside the clinch. Chalarm Nguen trying to turn the tables by locking on and swinging the knees into the midsection here on the forward march as well. Really trying to make a statement from that last round where he got knocked down for the 2 8 counts.
Less than a minute to go of round number 2, and like we said, it looks like the tables may be turning because that first round was the Nueng Thoranee, and when we say Thoranee, we mean the flying knee. But Chalarm Nguen has held his own, he's coming back strong, and he's not allowing himself to get bullied as he marches forward once again, but it looks like he attempted it there.
Yeah, it did look like he was going to attempt another flying knee, but Chalarm Nguen really read into it and just shut him down straight away inside the clinch. Trying to take the back here. Very slow to get outside of the clinch. Trying to run the time down there from Nueng Thoranee. Bit of a veteran move and a good sweep there from Nueng Thoranee. That is the end of the second round. We'll be back in just a moment. Make sure to stay for the third round, folks.
Before the first round, it looks like the fight is over, and then it goes the full 5 rounds. Are we going to see that? We're going to see in just a moment. We are into the third round of the third fight. For those of you just tuning in the red corner, we have Chalarm Nguen taking on Nueng Thoranee in the blue corner.
And of course, in that first round, we saw Nueng Thoranee take out Chalarm Nguen in 2 8 counts with flying knees. So it would be interesting to see if Nueng Thoranee has the endurance, because flying knees take a lot of energy and a lot of output. So interesting if he's gassed himself out here in the third, and whether Chalarm Nguen, weathering the storm of those flying knees can turn the tables here, Jimothy.
Absolutely, Joe. I mean, I'm sure you used to throw lots of flying knees back in your day. Obviously, you like to train out a sword Japan, which is very much known for that flying knee movement.
That's right. It's a bit of a trademark of that, Jim. Here we are moving inside the clinch there. Nice breakdown from Nueng Thoranee. Oh, and what was that? I'm not sure what that was, but we'll have to go and have a look at the replay.
While we were waffling, Joe, we saw something happen inside.
That's right. I think it might have been a short elbow on the inside there. Chalarm Nguen sending Nueng Thoranee down.
What a turn in the fight. And like we said, when you think it's not even, then it turns in the third round. Chalarm Nguen looking like the victor so far and putting on the pressure. Nueng Thoranee trying to retreat.
Like a lazy Susan, Chalarm Nguen really turning the table there.
And like we say, records are for the DJs, and that's what we're seeing right now. Both fighters giving it all they've got, trying to put one another away. So right now, both fighters have been down. It's only the third round, and we have got less than a minute to go. What a fight.
Oh, big elbow return there from Nueng Thoranee, applying the body lock, trying to shut down anything coming his way from Chalarm Nguen.
And if you're in the red corner now, you're probably thinking, I can finally put this guy away. We're seeing what a southpaw should be doing, which is making it tricky for the blue corner, Nueng Thoranee. So I'd like to see Chalarm Nguen just take his time now and set up that left kick, and he lands a right elbow upstairs.
Moves in with the hand against his head, almost sending it through with an elbow, putting the forward pressure on Nueng Thoranee. Nueng Thoranee trying to draw him in and shut him down inside that clinch. He thinks he's got it. He thinks he's got it forward. What do you think, Jimmy?
Yeah, I mean, look, Chalarm Nguen looks absolutely exhausted as well. Thoranee must be exhausted. So it's a battle of the poker face now. Can they do it in the fourth round in between these rounds right now? Can they get their breath back? Can they get some energy? We're going to see. What a fight we're witnessing so far. Don't go anywhere, folks. We've got 2 more. His opponent down the phantom elbow against the flying knee. Who will be victorious? We're going into a 4th round of this drama action-packed fight.
Back into center ring. Beautiful left kick to start things off from Chalarm, trying to shut Nueng Thoranee down inside the clinch there.
And in the red corner, for those of you just joining, Chalarm takes on Nueng Thoranee in the blue corner. The 4th round, we might be even Stevens, slightly ahead, maybe Nueng Thoranee. We will see. Let us know what you think to this fight so far. And a right hand upstairs by Chalarm.
Nueng Thoranee might think he has it as he sits on that back foot and tries to drag him in for the old draw in, the old southpaw draw. Pretty typical tactic from a southpaw. Draw them in for the big left kick. Oh, swinging knee there from Nueng Thoranee.
And the referee pries him apart, and we see the same. Chalarm just marches forward. Nueng Thoranee hasn't thrown a flying knee this round or the last round yet. Is he waiting for the right moment? These two fighters have surprised both of us several times in this fight. I don't know what to expect. It's been a beautiful display of Muay Thai so far. Both fighters once again being pried apart, brought into central ring.
Chalarm on the forward hunt here, locking on.
He went for the Ali shuffle there and then attempted a left kick upstairs. Both fighters look absolutely exhausted, and so they should be. They've been to the canvas 3 times in total. What a fight.
And also goes for the Ali Magoni overhand right to send things through. Ali for Ali here in center ring.
Both fighters now in the clinch, and again the referee has got his work cut out for him. He keeps clinching him, and a right hand just misses the target. Once again, they wrap each other up like a caterpillar in a cocoon. They just don't want to let go. And we see a double jab followed by a short right hand.
As our referee breaks them apart. Chalarm really on that relentless forward hunt there. Oh, sends the short left elbow through, pushing the head down. Fantastic work there by the red corner.
The meat cleaver elbow comes down on the top, and a chopping right hand once again. He has found his target with that beautifully timed right hand. Short but sweet, the 7-inch punch.
Very strange coming from a vegan talking about meat cleavers. Here we are back into a clinch exchange as Nueng Thoranee just locks it down and shut down the clock. Oh, on the forward hunt again. A lot of energy being put into this fight, Jimmy.
Beautiful chopping right elbows and knees on the inside. And just to let everybody know, meat cleavers can be used to chop vegetables. Je would probably not know that.
Back into center ring to continue the action of Shakespearean proportion, Jimmy.
Absolutely, and this is it, the 5th and final round. Is it even Stevens, or is Nueng Thoranee just going to protect his points after he's had that dramatic first round? Chalarm in the red, Nueng Thoranee in the blue. We're back in it for the 5th and final round.
Back on the... Oh, and he tries to go for the flying knee again, but Chalarm shuts it down straight down, digs the head down, sends an elbow through again.
Beautifully timed by Chalarm, and look, when you're playing poker, you've got to know when to hold them and know when to fold them. And Nueng Thoranee has shown his hand too early on. He couldn't put Chalarm away in the first round, and now he is down to his final bag of tricks. Can Chalarm pull off the big upset and actually beat Nueng Thoranee? We will see.
Trying to take the back there from Chalarm as he goes on the Terminator hunt here. Swinging a big hand over the top. Slips the hand through. But Nueng Thoranee doing a good job of nullifying that forward pressure and shutting that last clinch exchange down. Sends a kick through the midsection there, Jimmy.
And a right hand through the middle by Chalarm, but Nueng Thoranee does a good job to turn Chalarm onto the ropes as well. And Nueng Thoranee looking like he's just trying to waste out the time, maybe just try and protect his points here, not get involved with anything. But Chalarm Nguen can knock you out inside the clinch. So Nueng Thoranee has got to stay active. 1 minute 10 to go in the 5th and final round.
Nueng Thoranee doing such a good job of interrupting the forward pressure by Chalarm Nguen. Just as I interrupt your commentary here, the forward pressure by Chalarm Nguen absolutely relentless here in center ring. It ducks a right hand there from Nueng Thoranee.
But there's effective aggression and there's aggression, and I think Chalarm Nguen is just being aggressive now. Nueng Thoranee is reading a lot of what he's doing. Both fighters reading each other beautifully well, but at the same time, I think Nueng Thoranee is just getting away with it. And we see that right chopping elbow to the cheekbone by Chalarm Nguen. Can he pull anything off in the final moments of this 5th round?
Almost as aggressive as your militant veganism here. Oh, it locks on as our referee breaks them apart, running down the clock here. Bit of a veteran move, if I must say.
Yeah, young man, but a veteran move. And we see him charge in with another right hand. And that is it, the end of the fight, the end of the 5th and final round. A dramatic affair indeed. How have you scored this fight? On my unofficial scorecard, look, I like the way the red corner fought. I like the forward pressure. Has Chalarm Nguen done it? We will see. Joe, what do you think?
I don't know. I think Nueng Thoranee might have taken that one away from the dramatic start and just protecting his points there in the 5th and final round. So we'll go to the man in the middle who's collecting the scorecards at the moment. And yes, it has gone to Nueng Thoranee. What a fight, Jimothy Bowe. What did you think about that show?
I loved it. Like we said, and it was almost like our crystal ball